Hello, welcome. I'm gonna start reading the Bible every week on Sundays, around a church time. Um, Mostly because it amazes me how many people don't actually have access to a Bible. It's just kind of baffling to me. Um, yeah. So this is Genesis 1, the beginning, the creation, all stuff. So starts off as in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth didn't have any shape and it was empty, and there was darkness over the surface of the waves. At that time, the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. So, this is just. I'm going to try and, simplify everything to the best of my abilities, which isn't great, but unfortunately, that's all I have. So, this was basically um, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was basically a body of water without a shape at all. It was more of a thought than an actual thing. And then it says, the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. And then in verse 3 it says, God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God saw the light was good. He separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and he called the darkness night. There was evening, and there was morning, and it was day one. So basically, that's saying God created the heavens and earth, light and darkness, all in one day. Pretty simple, right? And then verse 6 is, God said, "Let there be huge space between the waters. Let it separate water from water." And that's exactly what happened. God made the huge space between the waters. He separated the waters under the space from the waters above it. So, this is kind of establishing a land mass, or no, this isn't land. This is actually giving it, so like space, water, and stuff like that. Yeah, this is separating all of that stuff. I don't know. I would have to do a diagram to actually figure out what it's talking about, because, again, Bible's hard to understand. That's why scientists just give up on it. Then it goes on to verse 8 saying, God called the huge space sky. There was evening and there was morning. It was day 2. So this is the end of the second day. Verse 9, God said, "Let the water under the sky be gathered into one place. Let dry ground appear." And that's exactly what happened. God called the dry ground land. He called all the water that was gathered together seas, and God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let the land produce plants. Let them produce their own seeds, and let there be trees on the land that grow fruit with seeds in it. Let each kind of plant or tree have its own kind of seeds." And that is exactly what happened. So the land produced plants. Each kind of plant had its own seeds. The land produced trees that grew fruit with seeds in it. So, like an apple has seeds in it. Um, each kind of tree had its own kind of seeds. God saw that it was good. Then there was evening and there was morning, and it was day 3. And then verse 14, God said, "Let there be light in its huge space of the sky. Let them separate the day from the night. Let the light set the times for the holy celebrations and the days and the years. Let them be lights in the huge space of the sky to give him light on earth." And that's exactly what happened. God made 2 great lights. He made the larger light to rule over the day, being the sun, and the smaller light to rule over the night. He also made the stars. So the smaller light is the reflectiveness of the moon. So it's not saying the moon is its own thing, because if it was, then it would have just said, and God made the moon, the lesser light, the moon. It is the moon. No. He didn't say it was the moon, but that's what it's referencing. Which I know that's kind of confusing. That sounds like what I'm saying, but that's not what I'm saying. 17 says, God put the lights in the huge space of the sky to give the light on earth. He put them there to rule over the day and the night. He put them there to separate the light from darkness. God saw that it was good. There was evening and there was morning. It was day 4. So this is the end of the 4th day, which makes me think I skipped over day 3. Oh well, day 4, light, sun, moon, stars, stuff, space stuff. So then it goes on to say, verse 20, God said, let the seas be filled with living things. Let birds fly above the earth across the huge space of the sky. So God created the great sea creatures. He created every kind of living thing that fills the seas and moves about in them. He created every kind of bird that flies, and God saw that it was good. God blessed them, and he said, have little ones so that there would be many of you. Fill the waters and the seas, and let there be more and more birds on the earth. There was evening and there was morning, and it was day 5. So, sea creatures and birds. So, just a little really summed up version of it. 24 says, God said, let the land produce every kind of living creature. Let there be livestock and creatures that move along the ground, and wild animals. And that's exactly what happened. God made every kind of wild animal. He made every kind of livestock. He made every kind of creature that moves along the ground, and God saw that it was good. Then God said, let us make human beings so that they are like us. Notice the word us there. Let them rule over the fish in the seas and the birds in the sky. Let them rule over the livestock and all the wild animals. Let them rule over all the creatures that move along the ground. So God created human beings in his own likeness. He created them to be like himself. He created them as male and female. God blessed them, and he said to them, have children so that there will be many of you. Fill the earth and bring it under your control. Rule over the fish in the sea and birds in the sky. Rule over every living creature that moves along the ground. Then God said, I'm giving you every plant on the face of the whole earth that produces its own seeds. I'm giving you every tree that has fruits with seeds in it. All of them will be given to you for food. I'm giving every green plant as food for all of the land animals and for all the birds in the sky. I'm also giving the plants to all the creatures that move along the ground. I am giving them to every living every living thing that breathes. And that is exactly what happened. And God saw everything that he made, and it was very good. There was evening and there was morning. It was day 6. So this is on the 6th day. God created humans, like beetles and stuff, and cows and wolves and stuff. So that's what he made on the 6th day. So now if we go back to verse 26, let us make human beings so that they are like us. Ooh, highlighting stuff. Nope, stop. So the word us is very important in this passage, I guess. Mostly because it kind of starts off by saying that God is more than one, but not at the same time. Okay. I like to think of it like water. Water can exist in 3 states, but it is still water, but you refer to them as what they are. So in the liquid state, water is water. Like it's water. Solid state is ice, but it's still water. Steam is in the gas form, and it's still water. That's kind of how I look at it. You don't go, it's so hot, my water's going to turn into water, so I better put water in it so to stop it turning into water. That does not make sense. You would say, it is so hot out here, my water's going to turn into steam. I better put ice in it to stop it from turning into steam. So, I don't know. That's how I look at it. And then where else was it? Oh, here, and it says, and it was very good. In the previous days, he only said that it was good. So this means kind of I don't know, not coup d'état. What is the best invention type thing? Like the favorite thing you made. That's us. We're God's favorite thing that he made. So that's pretty cool. That's the end of day 6. I'm gonna be trying to do this every Sunday. I record this when I can. I'm using YouVersion on the Googles. So, yeah. This has been Genesis 1. Tune in next week for Genesis 2. I don't know. I might do this more often. I don't know. I'm going to try and keep it to, at the very least, once a week. But then who knows? Like, life might get in the way. Then again, it only takes 10 minutes to read a verse, or a chapter. Sorry. It's late. I should sleep. I actually have church in the morning, so it's Saturday night. Are we in the spot? Don't believe me, just watch. I'm just kidding. Anyways, God bless you all. Thanks for staying with us. Us being me. I guess me and the channel and everyone here. Yeah. So, this is the newer International Readers version or something like that. There's different versions. They all say different things. I don't know which one to go off of, but this is one of the ones that I go off of. That and New King James, and then it's New English Standard Version or ESV. Yeah, English Standard Version, something like that. They all say similar stuff, but then there are keywords that are left out, just mistranslation in some versions. So, again, God bless you all. Thanks for watching. Peace out, Joe.